Hello, it's now 4:14 p.m. Sounds like I hear a man talking like in a hard, deep voice. So, I still didn't get any sleep, not even really a nap. So, I just started to think I was gonna doze off, but I guess not. So, I thought I would have enough for some tacos at least for dinner. I probably do. I have a little over $1.50 in the bank for an indefinite amount of time, as far as I know. And I have three paper dollars left and some miscellaneous change that I think would probably be a couple of dollars or a few dollars. I'm not sure. Oh, and I think I have a roll of quarters. I forgot about that too. I was gonna use that for laundry, but I might have to use it for food. So I'm kind of scared about this possible new job. I mean, I've been hearing good and bad about it. But so I guess I'm going to need help until at least next week. And next week, um, well, the perps are going to find out anyway. They are going to find out anyway. Because they don't, like, if I'm riding going this way, they have perps on the highway coming from the opposite direction going that way. So I'm guessing that if they have the trucks to drive, I guess they're going to be pickup truck. I think, oh, pickup truck ain't that bad. But to drive, if it were to be a box truck on a highway for 7 hours, I don't think 6.5 or 7 hours. I don't know if I can do that. I mean, because I don't have that much recent driving experience. And I mean, the last time I did any actual highway driving probably was doing a cab driving job, and I don't remember if it was 2018, but definitely in 2017. And so yeah, it's I mean, I'm not even going to say the company or even describe the job, because the online perps, like they did with my tax refund check and the stimulus check, they dogged me out so bad. So I'm not even going to give really any hints on what kind of job it is, because then they're going to start trying to figure out, you know, start trying to figure, just like they started to falsely assume that I was working at a tire shop. I said, no, I'm not working at a tire shop. Then they falsely assumed that I was working at a car wash. So one idiot was trying to, write false bad reviews on this company and letting them know about me at companies that I didn't even work for, that I didn't even know existed here in Pensacola. So that Ruby Mac gang stalker, and I'm wondering if that was her or who that was that texted me that abusive text message this morning. Got things mixed. I mean, they didn't get things mixed up. They maliciously twist everything, maliciously and intentionally and knowingly twist everything. So I went and played back the video again. Those girls, they were bullying, harassing, and threatening me. I'm trying to not talk too loud. They had somebody look like they try to peep in here. So they were bullying, harass, and threatening me. And notice they called me girl last night, but they called the white person, they called her that lady or that woman or whatever. But they kept addressing me as girl. and I'm about to be 39 very soon. So I'm still shooken up and traumatized by that, and like they said it's supposed to rain tonight, and I was trying to get help with hotel room money tonight, at least hotel room money. And tomorrow I have to go and take a drug test for the job that's supposed to start next week. So um due to the fact that I had to leave my stuff by Trisha's house and couldn't take it with me, I'm gonna have to get like it's like I'm almost completely broke, with very, very, very little money. So, well, next week, if they supposed to let us drive the company truck to go to that city, yeah, they let us drive the company truck to go down there. And then they said they're gonna pay for the hotel and stuff and give us $30 a night to eat, or $30 a day, or $30 a night, and then we get training. Um, and then I should be good by then, but before I go, I would need help with enough money for to get some steel toe boots and a couple of pair of pants, and yeah, they said they'll provide everything else. I just need help with enough money for steel toe boots and pants. And I was hoping to get help with the hotel room tonight, but it's now 4:21. Well, I know that within the next hour or two, nobody would really want to help me with the hotel room, just get out of the rain and stuff like that. I don't know how severe or bad the rain is gonna be or supposed to be, but might have to sleep out on the streets again, being attacked by mosquitoes or being attacked by demon possessed humans. Those kids, they could have jumped me last night. You know, they could have jumped me last night. But that was something that I had not experienced while being on the streets. But me being homeless, targeted or not, if you're homeless, you either get harassed by other homeless or you get harassed by normal people, regular people. So, yeah, it's just so hard. But when I had the previous job, I would try to ask for help, financial help. I would try to ask for help for like for an Uber ride from work that day, and that was before I got my first paycheck. And I would try to ask for help for an Uber ride and get totally ignored. But luckily, it was very difficult to try to get coworkers to take me home. And my plan was, once I would have gotten that first paycheck, in which I didn't know I was going to get it and deal with that much trouble, then I thought that I could be a little more independent and be back on my feet and not have to ask for that much. But y'all know my story. Well, I have some new subscribers who don't really know what happened. They workplace mobbed me off of two recent jobs I tried to do, and if workplace mobbing does not work, I have tried to stick with certain jobs long as I could, and sometimes the employer would conspire, the employers would conspire to set you up, to they would lie on you and for an excuse to justify firing you, and you're not even allowed to explain that, or explain your innocence or anything. So, and so I mean, imagine this coming job is excuse me, you have to stand on your feet anywhere between 8 and 14 hours a day. Anywhere between that, and then don't really get any breaks. That's scary for me. I almost would have wanted to bail out on that opportunity, but because I know that with my disability, it would be very, very difficult. It would be so hard. But I'm gonna try to. I mean, I even got frustrated and gave up on employment, especially with coworkers. So, and it's like, I mean, I would say I have certain limitations. I'm not 100% totally disabled, but I have certain limitations with my disability and can't really be around noise. So, I don't know what to expect, and I don't know how long I will last, and it's really scary. But they said that the pay starts at like $15 an hour. I think that's what they said, and then overtime, and they say you're going to be working like 50 or 60 hours a week. And I'm like, well, that should be enough to definitely get me off the streets if I can stick with it, But I don't know what they would do. I don't know what gang stalking setups they might have. But the gang stalkers, the gang stalking network, they don't want you, the targeted individual, they don't want you with a job. I've been hearing people say that when you're a traffic targeted individual, I heard that they won't let you work or make money because they want to enslave you. They don't want you to be independent. They want you to be controlled and told what to do at all times. And they make money off of keeping you forced to follow rules and be a slave all the time. That you can't even be free to do what you want. But the good thing is, at least you still have your soul. At least you still have your soul, your dignity, and your morals, and you know that, and you're free from the idea that, if you do work, it's from honest, hard labor and not anybody's blood on your hands. It's not anybody's blood on your hands. But, I only ask for help when I need it. I don't ask for help every day. I don't even panhandle on the streets every single day. I don't. And so, I try to beware of and try to check myself and beware of covetousness and, only ask for help with what I need. I'm not going to beg for money and ask for something, luxury and fancy that I don't need. If I need food and I ask for help for money for food, pretty much usually I will try to get what I can afford and what's convenient. And sometimes I might have to just get like the appetizer. Excuse me. And so, I mean, I really do like financial independence and freedom. I mean, I could have been working the other job, but hey, this job has benefits and pays more. But the only thing I'm scared of is the idea of not getting to have breaks or use the bathroom. That's scary to me. But but I'm gonna try to give it a shot. I'm gonna try to give it a shot. um, so yeah, I heard something about the gang stalkers. They're making money off of torturing you and depriving you and stuff. And other targeted individuals know that. So I don't know why they would act like they want to defend and agree with the gang stalkers, or follow their slander campaigns, and then they don't want anybody to use the slander campaigns against them. So it's like you believe a slander campaign about me if you're supposed to be targeted, but then if somebody used a slander campaign against you, you couldn't handle that. You would get real mad or have a meltdown. So, I mean, to have like a false bad reputation so bad that even other professed targeted individuals go along with the slander campaigns and then treat you with extra abuse and be extra mean because of the lies they heard about you. And then because everybody's saying it. Or you have like a false bad reputation, for stuff that if I really don't think that they're mistakenly taking things out of context or misunderstanding. I think that they are being malicious with doing this on purpose. Ruin you on purpose. Just like if the online perps falsely accused me of cursing out the motel manager for not giving me a ride to work, which was not true. I told y'all what happened, that he threatened to shoot me for knocking on his door, and it was 9:15 in the morning. I mean, if he had to leave, and I mean, well, what are you if nobody can knock on the door, what are you the motel manager for? So, if this job were to pay $15 an hour plus overtime, and they say we can get paid every week rather than every 2 weeks like the previous job, they say you can get paid every week and plus get all the benefits of, like similar to the previous job. You can get paid every week. So with $15 an hour, and then say if it was, wow, that might be like $15 an hour, and let's say 10 hours, that's $150. But if it's more than that, then I could pay for my own hotel room, But I don't know how, like, from my understanding, we're supposed to go to the city. I'm not going to say the name. And use the company trucks to drive down there. And then get training for, like they said, 3 weeks. And then they say that the office here in Pensacola is not ready yet. So that's why we have to go to that other city. And everything, all expenses are paid for except the work boots and your own pants. But they have the work shirts and the vests and everything like that, and the hard hats and stuff. They got that. So then, I guess after 3 weeks, we'll come back to Pensacola and do this. I guess it's somewhat related to like construction or something. And I did do this kind of job. I'm not gonna disclose the position, but I'll just let y'all know it's an apprentice kind of thing, And I did it for the temp service through Shift Gig a few years ago, and they covertly, like somebody had a weird gang stalking setup that I didn't know was part of gang stalking, and then it was a weird gang stalking setup, and I almost got fired and I almost got arrested for something that I knew nothing about. And then after that, they covertly and secretly blacklisted me. So but it would be like they wouldn't show me the job position, but they would show everybody else. So I lost money and income and a way to live, and was forced to stay homeless because of that. So I just had so many like messed up, weird situations. And the situation started to get more and more weird before I found out for sure that when I got my final confirmation that I'm a targeted individual. And that was one of the reasons why I had to leave New Orleans. And there was nowhere else for me to go. So, and then I heard that I heard that this job is basically on call. Like, you never know when they're gonna call you into work, or you never know, excuse me, when will be your off day, or you never know when will be your off day, or when you're called in for work, or you never know when you get off from work. I really don't like that. I really don't like that. But the gang stalkers are blocking me from making a living from my writings and stuff like that. They're blocking me from, I'm not even allowed, I have less rights and not allowed to do things that normal people can do. Like, I can't even spend my work paycheck how I want to and buy a nice dinner to celebrate. Like, the online gang stalkers, they attacked me for, cyber attacked me and bullied me for buying a Chilean sea bass dinner as celebration for being an employee of the week. And I never got that award or reward, in my life. That was the first time. And so I thought I would give myself like a little treat or something, and got attacked for that. And they attacked and shunned me for, trying to give myself a little nice dinner. And it was under $30. And trying to do a dinner, a dinner that was under $30 for me to try to treat myself for a job well done, with busting my ass with the with the tax refund. It was only $30 out of my tax refund money. But y'all the same ones who call me entitled and spoiled and all that, It's just not fair at all how I get treated. And then I'm not allowed to speak on how I get treated, and I'm forbidden to, and then they make it like as if I have nerve to talk about people being abusive to me. But I just get bullied and attacked all day long. And if you're a targeted individual and you talk about your targeting, what makes y'all think that I'm playing the victim and trying to seek pity? And those are what's triggering for me. Like, if you tell me that I'm playing the victim and trying to seek pity and attention, oh, you perping me when you say that. So, why isn't it pity and attention seeking? If you're supposed to be targeted and you talk about your targeting experiences or your traumas, why isn't it's pity and attention seeking when you talk about what you're going through? If we're going through the same thing and got in the same program, that's why I figure you had to have turned into a doggone perp. And then get meaner like a vicious dog or something. You changed and turned. You ain't the person, the nice, cool, calm, collected, easygoing person you used to be. You got mood swings. I never know who you are. If you're gonna be cool one minute and then have a different whole personality the next minute and yet claim to be a saved Christian. What's wrong with people? You know? But like you got a whole change of personality pretty much. I dealt with that with quite a few people. So yeah, I'm scared to have to, but I know nobody really cares. Excuse me, but I'm scared to have to be like sleeping on the streets tonight, and then if that, I don't know if that that demon possessed lady, I don't know if she's gonna be back there again tonight, and if so, then I definitely will not be able to how am I gonna be like safe and protected out of the rain? And I don't feel safe around her after what she did to me yesterday. And I don't know if those teenagers, if they're going to come back again tonight and try to do me something or tell me something. I don't know if they're going to come back around tonight. But if it's going to be raining, I don't know where I'm going to go. So, I mean, until I can get that job, I mean, I'm asking for any donations or help, whatever, and my information's in the description box if y'all can help me out with whatever you can spare. So I really hate to have to ask, but they're sad, but the gang stalkers